Welcome back to Face to Face. I'm Beck. This is a bit of a new one for me. I've never done a makeup tag before, but I saw this one on a subscription that I follow, and it's Beauty by Anne Marie, and it's the mature makeup tag. So I thought I'd give this one a go. Hopefully it'll be nice and quick for you. The first question is, how old were you when you first started wearing makeup? My first job was working in pharmacy, or drugstore as the Americans like to call it. I was 15, so I was surrounded by makeup and skincare and those sorts of things. The skincare I didn't sort of take too much notice of, and I should have. But it was, so it would have been 15, it was sort of mascara-y type products. It was not a lot, but I loved the makeup there. I didn't wear a lot of it, but I did really enjoy it. So I was 15. The next one. Number 2 is, do you remember the first makeup product you purchased? I can't remember the first makeup product. I definitely know it was Australis. Australis was quite new at that stage. It was targeted towards young teenagers, late teenage years. And I do distinctly remember purchasing one of their really deep, dark, burgundy purple lipsticks. So I clearly remember that. But it probably would have been eyeliner, and lipstick would have been my first one. So yes, so thank you, Australis. Next one is eyeliner pencil or lip liner pencil, and why? I would definitely say eyeliner pencil. I tend to day-to-day wear gloss. If I'm going out for a special occasion, I might do lip liner, but I will always do some kind of eyeliner. Even if I'm just putting on a small amount of makeup to pop down to the local supermarket or what have you. So definitely eyeliner, and usually tight line, just to make those lashes look a little bit fuller. I like my lashes a little bit fuller. So I haven't even found a really solid, I think I found one solid lip liner, whereas there's tons of eyeliners that I found that I love. Would you ever go out in public, or do you ever go out in public without makeup? Why or why not? The industry that I work in, I don't wear makeup to work as a general rule. I might put on a little bit of tinted moisturiser, possibly a little bit of mascara, depends on where I'm working and how I'm working. Because I'm an electrician, I don't feel the need to go out with the makeup on. So quite often I'll go out without makeup on, but in the last couple of years I've really started loving makeup, so I do tend to put on a tiny bit of foundation or a bit of tinted moisturiser if I'm going to work. So, but I'm not embarrassed to walk out without anything on at all. So, the next one, if you could only have one shade of lipstick, what would it be? Until probably a few months ago, I would have said, oh look, I don't really have a favourite shade. But Kat Von D Love Sick, I am absolutely in love with. It's a beautiful pinky mauve. So I would say like a dusty pinky mauve is my absolute favourite shade. And I'm obsessed with that particular lipstick and that particular shade. So yeah, so like a nice dusty mauve would be my absolute delight. What do we got next? Makeup or skincare? Why or why not? And would it be any different in your 20s? I am a massive advocate now of good skincare, because if your skin looks fantastic underneath, you don't need a lot of makeup to go over the top of it. So if you're using SPF, absolute must. Use it in your moisturiser, use it in your serums, use it in your makeup, and there are a lot of nice SPF products that are not too thick and not too slimy, don't flash back as much. You've got your physical sunscreens as well as your chemical sunscreens, but always sunscreen. Then good serums, good moisturisers, definitely retinol. Those sort of things are very important now, and I wish I had been using good skincare when I was in my 20s. That way I wouldn't have to use as much now. So I would definitely say skincare, because everything else on top is going to look stunning. You've got beautiful base, everything else will work out fine. Number 7, I think we're up to. What makeup trend did you do when you were younger that you wouldn't do now, and why? Oh, well, in my early 20s was the 90s, so the grunge type makeup was in. So just wearing eyeliner on the lash line and black, brown, burgundy, heavy coloured lipstick. That's all I would wear at one stage. I would never even think about doing that now. Anything on the lower lash line, I generally use an eyeshadow and smudge that in. And really super dark lipstick, no, because it's going to bleed. And it's just going to age, it's going to age you. It's just, no way. There is no way I could go back to that. And I mentioned earlier that Australis one. I think I actually had an Estee Lauder one as well at one stage in my early 20s, and oh, it was revolting. The colour on me now would just not. But I loved it back then. It was beautiful back then, but it was quite in the 90s. What is your number 1 makeup tip for mature women to help them look younger? And what is your number 1 skincare tip to also make them look younger? Number 1 makeup tip, I know Beauty by Anne-Marie said concealer. That is fair enough, because if you're using the wrong concealer, it is going to accentuate all of your fine lines and, let's face it, at our age, wrinkles. But I also believe foundation is extremely important. If you are using a full coverage heavy makeup, or if you're using like a pancake type makeup, like a thick cream makeup, it is going to age you. If you're using something that is lighter, it is not going to sink into your pores. It is not going to dry you out. It's not going to look cakey, and it's not going to age you. So using something like, say, Chanel's Vitalumiere Aqua, Perfection Lumiere Velvet. Those ones are nice and light. They're sort of a light to medium coverage. They are going to help to make you look fresher, to make you look younger, and not as heavy and thick and cakey, which I think is very, very aging. Skincare tip: sunscreen, 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 sunscreen. That's my first one. Also, at our age, I'd say cleanse, double cleanse. Make sure any makeup that you are using comes off. I used to sleep in my makeup. I'm so embarrassed now about that. But these days, I get rid of everything on my face. I cleanse, I double cleanse. I serum, I moisturise, and at our age, find a product that has retinol in it that's not going to affect you. Exfoliate with chemical exfoliants rather than physical exfoliants, so you haven't got anything with the beads or the granules in it, because I find that rips and tears my skin. So if you use a nice light AHA, that is going to be helpful in your skincare. But again, sunscreen, 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 sunscreen. You don't get old, wrinkly, spotty arms. Yuck. Sorry, I'm rambling. This was supposed to be a short one. What are we up to? Which celebrity makeup did you admire in your 20s, and which celebrity makeup look do you admire now? I never really looked to celebrities for makeup tips or makeup. I guess the in thing in my 20s was grunge. I didn't particularly look to any celebrity for makeup. I just didn't. I wanted to be individual. I wanted to wear what I wanted to wear. And I'm the same now. I get a lot of makeup tips from YouTube. There are a lot of YouTubers that I admire. There are a lot of looks that I admire. But for celebrities now, I don't know, maybe Jennifer Garner, Sandra Bullock, ladies of my vintage, who always look beautifully put together for red carpet and other events, but are not afraid to step out without makeup on, and they still look spectacular. They look beautiful and they look natural. So I'm not a big fan of the whole Kardashian plaster everything on your face, so I don't think I would ever look to them for makeup tips or makeup looks. That's just me. That's my personal. Please don't hate. Nothing against the Kardashians, they're just not for me. I can see the comments coming now. If you were stranded on a desert island, this is the last one, I'm sorry, it's already dragged out. If you were on a desert island, or Gilligan's Island, and you could only take 3 makeup items and 3 skincare items, what would they be? Makeup would probably be a nice tinted moisturiser with SPF in it. I would probably take a Lanolips product, because the Lanolips products are beautiful. Some of them are tinted, some of them have got SPF in them as well. Tinted moisturiser, tinted moisturiser, mascara, and a Lanolips lip gloss with a tiny hint of colour, because I think I could probably get away with just that, because you could also multi-use with the tinted moisturiser and the tinted lip balm. And the 3 skincare items would be definitely SPF. I would also take a moisturiser, and I would take my Sunday Riley Luna, because I can't live without my Sunday Riley Luna. It has lots and lots of beautiful oils, and it has retinol ester, which I've noticed a massive difference in my face since I started using it. So sunscreen, moisturiser, and Luna. And that's it. So I don't know if I have anyone that I can tag, but I will find someone and I'll tag by, because I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. There's not too many of us mature ladies on YouTube that get lots and lots of views. So please try and get the views up for us mature ladies. We are not too old for YouTube. We're not useless. We're not over the hill. And that's it for, sorry, again I'm rambling. That's it for me, and bye for now.